Hello and welcome back to another Super Auto Pets ranked video. It's Backpack Brain here. Apparently we're straight in a lobby. Absolutely no qualms about it. Now, will we get the elusive first place we've been searching for? I don't think so. Won't stop me from trying. Okay, well, worst possible outcome has been reached. Honestly, let's just focus on levels, because we're gonna. I think the potential for us to lose 2 in a row here is pretty high. We have gotten probably the worst starting lineup of pets. Maybe I shouldn't have rolled what was there before. You know, you never know how good you have it until you don't have it anymore. Which I don't think is the saying, but I'm paraphrasing it. I mean, listen, we're not gonna be the spawning team with a bunch of 1 health units. It's out of the question. Let's try. Well, we want to put you at the back, right? And we want to do it like this. If we're being reasonable about it. Thank you. So I think we're gonna lose. Not gonna lie. But actually, maybe it's not so bad because we have 2 trumpets and then we spawn a 2/2 and then hopefully, you know, we have a bunch of strong attack units and then. What I'm saying is there's a chance we don't lose. Not against this squad. Well, you know what? That was the perfect combination. He even had a level, and we still came out on top somehow. Miracles can happen. Okay, level me. Toad? Toad. Get me another level first. Osprey. Double Toad does nothing, right? So what's my plan? We could try. No, but Toad, I don't see the power of it in this build specifically. You know what? Maybe baboon meat? Well, no, but then if I freeze all that, then I won't. This is tricky. I guess the baboon's gonna be ineffective. We're playing the long game here. We're playing the long game, if nothing else. Yeah, because you won't trigger. But next turn, or in 2 turns, inefficient for sure. But don't worry about it. Okay, well, obviously we weren't gonna beat you anyway, but let's honestly just run me this way. And now we're gonna get a level 3 up in this business. The scaling is temporarily lost, but will eventually be found as I guess we're scaling an Osprey, which is not great. I would prefer a better build. This is inefficient to say the least, but we're preying on the levels here. Like, people are getting some good teams. Not your team leaves something to be desired. I think we could beat you, to be honest, looking at it this way. Because we trade at the front line, we trade at the middle line, we trade the next, but then we have the spawners to counter you, so I mean, this team we should beat, no problem. As demonstrated, let's go. I don't think this is the first place run, but I could always be proven wrong. Okay, give me a level here. Perfect opportunity to... sell you and get scaling. Let's focus on making this silk moth absolutely ginormous, I think. Triple scaling, you know. Giraffe. We may as well. I mean, we're going front heavy, if anything, you know? Because there's no way, if you reach my backline, these are the worst units, like, stat-wise, you can purchase. So once we got the garlic on the silk moth, then we're cooking. Up until that point, it's kind of hit or miss. This is probably the most, like, tunnel vision that made a squad, at least this early. Turn 5, going for 3 sets of scalers, and a level 3 silk moth, like, you don't get much more one-minded. Well, I mean, obviously we're not going to win that, but garlic, save me garlic. It is what it is, so give me a level. Am I really going to freeze that? Yes, actually. Am I going to freeze this? No. That's not bad, that's not bad at all. Because now the giraffe is starting to actually have reasonable stats, so we can level you, and then you start buffing the dragonfly, and then we maybe sell the groundhog for whatever we get out of it. Because now we have another level 2, which we don't need the groundhog to be the level 2 unit to receive the buffs. You get what I mean? You understand what I'm putting down on the board, the proverbial, the battlefield, the sapple field, you know? Am I making sense? Is this logical? I think now we're outscaling teams here. We should be beating teams now. That's my professional opinion. Professional opinion has been proven correct. Okay, we're in the good position, that means. Okay, so give me a level. Oh, brother, you couldn't have given me a better option. Rhino me. Order it this way. Give you garlic for the time being. I don't mind just getting a baboon to level 3, even though I've done it before. Should probably switch this order around to get the rhino to guarantee itself some buffs, because right now it's kind of a split between the giraffe and the rhino, and I would like the rhino to get the buffs if we're being honest, but you know, as it stands, I think we have a good system. Like, we beat you because of our, well, no, if you scale this thing's health, then we're not going to beat you anymore. Actually, we don't beat you as it is. What am I talking about? Silkmoth should probably go at the front, although the effects of the scaling are not felt. A level 2 giraffe would go crazy right now. That's my feeling on the matter. Although in 2 turns we do start guaranteeing a couple of buffs given to the rhino, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's just I would like it now instead of later. The health situation is another problem. Get destroyed, brother. Spawning team getting eaten up by a rhino. Hard counted. Skill issue. Okay. Actually, pineapple on you seems to be a good choice, to be honest. And you get a buff. I'm happy. Now, we do need another level 2 if we get the baboon to level 3, because then the dragonfly no longer has the effect. Something can be replaced with poodle or monkey. Monkey is the best choice. Replacing a giraffe. Ideal. The Silkmoth is the sleeper build, the sleeper unit in the entire squad. It's kind of, you know, it's a backup strong man. Put it that way. Now, if we get a level 2 rhino, we're living. Next time we start getting chocolate, so we can start targeting that a bit more. It's kind of... I didn't have that much faith in this build, but maybe baboon is actually not so bad. I underestimated you. We wiped your entire squad. And we're gonna do it again. This is the power of the rhino, man. It's just so satisfying. Okay, I mean... Actually, I'm gonna level you just so we can scale the rhino guaranteed. Wolverine. Wolverine on the rhino, you know? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Okay. That's not so bad. Now, we don't have an optimal setup for this. I would prefer it to be otherwise, but we're getting lucky. Not so bad after all. The baboon's gonna guarantee some buffs here. It's basically fulfilling the role of a monkey. And actually, the baboon is allowed to stick around because it's gonna guarantee permanently buffing the Wolverine. So, you know, we can maybe selling the Silk Moth is tough. That's a big hit on our team. I don't want to do it if I don't have to. That's a painful move. That's a painful move. You got me there with a snipe. You got me there. Okay. Level me on this one. Should I put a Durian on something? Durian on you seems like a good idea. This is still fine. And we got the same buffs as before. I'm quietly and cautiously optimistic that we're not gonna go immediately down. We're in top 5 already. That's acceptable to some, not to me. I would prefer better. And I would prefer something to get to level 2 here. Level 2 Wolverine is acceptable, level 2 Rhino is ideal. Because the effect of the leveling of the Rhino is twofold. Stat increase and damage increase. And we are trying to go absolutely crazy on the Rhino snipes though, to be clear. Now if this was a starter 10 effect, I would lead with the Wolverine to ensure a more likely kill for the Rhino. It's not the case, so has to be in this awkward position. And that's why we do it, you know? That's exactly why we do it. Oh, you answered my prayers so perfectly, I couldn't even begin to describe it. I couldn't even. I don't even know what to do. Now, let me think about this, actually. Deals 3 damage extra, repeats as level 1. I actually want the Tiger instead. Bro. This is insane. This is crazy. Like, I don't think you understand the demolishing that we're going to do with this level 2 Rhino. It's gonna deal 10, it's gonna do 14 damage on knockout. And when we level it, you're not even ready. You're not even prepared. No one has the scaling to deal with this, because no one's got wide scaling. So as long as we knock out that first unit, the cascade is just undefeatable. That's the ticket. And we have a 2220 Silk Moth just lying in the back waiting. So even if we don't wipe out your entire squad, what are you gonna do against the Silk Moth? We built it up. See? Like, you can take out the Rhino, but can you take out what's behind the Rhino? No. What do I even level at this point? The upgrade is the same either way. I would rather get a 1-1 stat buff from the Rhino, to be honest. Now, the Dragonfly is no longer as efficient, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. Because I don't care what you buff, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna counter this? This is like it's like that build, the Tiger Woodpecker build that someone ran against me a little while ago. If you get the stars to align, it's literally undefeatable Unless you yourself aligned your own stars. Because like how are you gonna beat this? You can't. You actually can't. I'll give you a pepper for good measure. So you get one shot. Or sniped. Melon would be better, but you know. And we even have wide scaling to boot. So even if you get past the Rhino, how are you gonna get past the rest of my team? You can't. Level 1 Poodle, too late, brother. 4, 5, 6, 2. You had a good plan. Level 3 Eagle, that's not bad. It does not stack up against this, brother. Let me tell you. It just doesn't. Easy enough. And then the effect triggers, and it triggers. Like, what are you actually going to do? And we're even close to getting level 3 of both of these guys. Like, if 2 chocolate shop in the shop, the dragonfly becomes useless, first of all. But the dragonfly, it did its job. You know, it's here as an honorary member that brought us to this point. And you should feel proud. Okay, you're going to melons. You're getting the melon build. You're kind of hamstrung by the fact that you got this build a bit too late. That's your problem. Because you're leading with you need to ditch this woodpecker and then you've got a chance. If you're leading with the woodpecker, you don't actually have a chance of beating me. Because then you activate my rhino before you have a chance to get in. You know? And let me tell you, you can't break my middle soldiers here. You can't. So, it's an exercise in futility either way, I'm going to be honest. Now, you actually stand a chance. I'm going to be honest with you, you do stand a chance. Until I level these guys to 3 each, and then you're screwed. But you know what? You might beat me before that happens. That's entirely possible. I'm not going to say I'm in first place no matter what. There's a chance I lose. Not today though, not today. You know, maybe in another universe. I mean, you blessed me with things. At this point, I may as well. Because, let me tell you, no one's beating this anymore. Because now the rhino is receiving targeted scaling to it and it only. So how are you gonna beat me? As soon as I level this tiger, it's over anyway. Because you're gonna deal 12 damage plus 2, 14 again. 14, 28 damage upon a KO, and no one's strong enough to resist a KO. At most, you can trade. You know. It may even be worth it to get a melon on you so you can stay alive for 2 more, but you know, that's like a nitpick at that point. Good game, good game. You made a good effort to come this far. But that's a first place immediately. 18 minutes and a first place on the board. Our first time doing it this week. We're the top 2% still. We're not in the top 1%. We'll make it by the end because apparently it's that easy. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Every interaction helps the algorithm. I'm just chilling, honestly, because that was a relaxing run. I saw my path and I took it. And yeah, enjoy.